Happy day, I'm Gloom! If you guys didn't know, I occasionally date robots just because it's a lot less mess, it's a lot less hassle, they shut down at the end of the night so you don't have to deal with any of that. My first date went okay, but again, she shut down when things got super romantic. Today we're gonna try it again, and hopefully we can actually get to the good part before she shuts down. Nothing lasts forever. I mean, unless you're a robot, right? All moments eventually come to an end. Of course they do. People eventually leave your side. Feelings eventually fade away. Hey, being attached to something would just bring you pain in the long run. Am I gonna be single forever because I don't want to fall in love again because it's gonna hurt? Hey! So isn't it better to not bother dealing with anything in the first place? Jung, are you listening? It's I miss her so much.
Of course I am. What was it again?
You're dozing off. Are you tired?
No, I'm not.
That's the third time today already. Just tell me if you want to call it a day.
Sorry, a random thought just came into my head. We can keep going.
I see. Anyway, look at this.
She hands me a flyer. She might have grabbed it while I was daydreaming. It says something about a fireworks event happening tonight.
I want to see it.
This is a public event though. I don't want people to know that I fuck robots.
I'm aware that it's public.
Which means there'll be a lot of people.
And?
I don't like crowds, remember?
Well, you gotta suck it up.
How about we just chill around here instead? Look, there's no people. It's nice here. I won't get judged.
Oh, come on. We've been walking around here for a few hours now. There's nothing left to see.
She grabs my arm and insists that we go.
Please?
Fine. It's true that it's better to actually go somewhere than to roam around aimlessly. We walk towards the area where the event will be held. It's not far from here, but it's still a bit of a walk.
We're walking, it's a beautiful night, it's the perfect place to see fireworks. I don't see many people.
The sun was setting when we arrived. It's quite packed in the area, so we decide to climb up the hill. It's less crowded here, and the view isn't bad either. We made it somehow.
I'm so excited to see the fireworks! Oh, snap!
What is it?
We should have bought food on our way here. Oh, no!
You need to control your food urges? You need to control your food urges. You'll get,
Say it. I dare you.
Never mind. That was close. I thought I saw my whole life flash before my eyes for a second there. I hate when she gets mad at me.
Oh! The event finally started, and what a view!
Not long after, the fireworks fill the sky. I've never been a big fan of these kinds of things, but this is definitely nice to see. My eyes lock onto the bright light shooting through the sky. I continue to stare as they erupt into something so beautiful that I almost lose track of where I am. Where am I? The loudly cheering crowd adds to the fun and exciting vibe. Is just standing here beside me, happily watching. The lights illuminate her pretty face and reflect so clearly in her eyes. Oh, she's so perfect. I invented her. Everything at this moment is just so beautiful. It makes me wish that this could last forever. Too bad moments don't last forever. It's time. She turns to me and gives me a melancholic smile. The atmosphere that was entirely happy and romantic just a few seconds ago suddenly becomes heavy. Do I have to carry your body home? Again, I stop hearing the fireworks, the crowd, and everything else. I look at her straight in the eyes. I feel like I want to say something to her, but I can't seem to find the right words. This is gonna be a top 10 anime confession right here.
You know, I think you need to move on.
Pathetic. It's pathetic that she's the one telling me this. But as much as it hurts, she's right. I can't keep going on like this. I can't keep dating robots! But I don't know what to do. I mean, even if I did, I wouldn't know how, or if I could even bring myself to do it.
Well, I guess this is it for today.
Jung, I understand, but you'll end up hurting yourself. After all, I'm just... No. It felt so real, but it's so embarrassing. I don't know what to do. Have you heard of the Turing test? It's an evaluation of a machine's ability to exhibit human intelligence, whether it can act or speak like a human would. However indistinguishable a robot is from humanity, it will never be an actual person. Just like Oh, was I watching this on my computer? No matter how good her program is, no matter how much I deny it myself, she'll never be real. We live in two different realities. She will continue to dwell inside the artificial world that I created. Just as I expected. The program lasts shorter and shorter each time. I really need a new computer. I stare at my monitor, feeling empty inside. I don't even know what to think right now. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I need. The only thing I know for sure is that I know I'm not gonna give up on this anytime soon.
I'm addicted to that robo-dick, okay?
Good night. This has been a great Valentine's date. Until next time.
Achievement unlocked. What are you still doing with your life? Don't even worry about it. Reboot. Are we gonna reboot our robot? Are we gonna reboot that booty?
Ugh. It's morning, I think. My room is completely enclosed. It isolates me from the outside world. I don't see the sun very often, but I can tell when it's up. The atmosphere is just different. Not that it matters, though. My whole life's in this room. I glance at the clock. It's 9 a.m. There's an hour before the program starts up again. I go to the bathroom and take a nice shower and think about... Actually, no, I don't do that.
Back to the computer we go. Never mind. Back to the shower we go.
I'm done, but there's still time to spare. I sit at the computer. What should I do while waiting? Should I check my email or check my... I should probably check my money. I never leave the house. I need to know if my finances are okay. Not that I really care, but let's see how much money I has made so far. I can check my bank account. 266,707,511 yen and 68 cents. Yen, not cents. Fuck! I have enough, I guess.
How much is 266 million yen in dollars? I thought that wouldn't be a lot of money, but that's actually $2 million. That's pretty good. And he said that is making this money, so I don't know what he means.
I stopped caring about money since I made It has become one of my least concerns. Words like cheap or expensive have been long gone from my vocabulary. All I know is that I have enough to survive a lifetime, and that's all that matters.
What are you doing?
Whoa! Jeez! Don't just pop out of nowhere, okay?
Do you need something? What can I help you with?
Oh, nothing. I was just bored. How are the projects going?
The same way they always do.
I noticed you've been taking on more projects at a time now. Make sure you don't stress the system so much, okay?
It's fine. Wait, so maybe I keep giving her more projects, so the file becomes bigger, and that's why she shuts down earlier every single time I turn her on?
Not that way.
It's fine. Trust me. The environment I rendered yesterday takes way more resources than doing a dozen projects at the same time.
I suddenly freeze for a few seconds. Being reminded of last night made me a bit embarrassed. I couldn't look at her, actually.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. No, I'm not. I don't know, okay? I'm looking away, but I can sense her gazing back at me. I'm sure she can tell what I'm thinking, and I want to ask what she's thinking, but I'm afraid of what the answer might be. So, are you gonna start working now? I shouldn't be bothering you.
I was just thinking that.
Okay then, I guess I'll go eat.
Eat what? You don't have any food left here.
Are you serious?
I told you to buy groceries the other day, but you didn't listen.
Oh, what a pain. Well, I did say I had enough energy to last the rest of the day. I guess I'll buy groceries, tomorrow. My stomach growls loudly. Oh. Why, stomach? Why have you forsaken me? I trusted you.
I think you should go buy them now.
Fine. I reluctantly stand up and walk to my closet. I randomly grab whatever I see first and throw it on. Let's put that on there. I look like a hobo, but I don't care. I'm only gonna be gone for a little while anyway. Oh, I didn't want to go outside today.
Oh, by the way.
What? She stops me before I leave my room.
Your birthday is coming up, isn't it?
Oh, now that you mention it. She smiles at me.
I bought some things online. I think they should be arriving soon.
What? You bought something with my money without telling me.
Technically, it's my money, you know? Or what? Would you rather do these projects by yourself from here on out?
She has a point. She did earn the money. I do just sit here and I've got millions of dollars. But I made her, right? Shouldn't it still be mine? Is she my property? Can you be in love with your property? I don't know. I don't know how this is supposed to work anymore. All right, fine. You can buy me as many things as you want, princess. No, well, not as many things, but you know. I wave goodbye to her and take my first step outside. Oh boy, I gotta go to the real outside world. Glad it's a nice day. I start walking towards the nearest market under the blinding, luminescent sun. I can barely keep my eyes open. Thankfully, the market is just a few blocks away from my apartment. It's a weekday as well, so there'll be less people there. Perfect time to buy groceries. Same drill as last time. It's really loud in here. Buy a week's worth of supplies and go home. I don't have a big appetite. I can usually survive on one meal a day with small snacks thrown in here and there. 2 full bags full of food, drinks, and some other things should be enough to last me a week, I think. This should do it. All set. But before I go home,
Whenever I buy groceries, I never fail to go to the Motel Mate Bakery. It is, without a doubt, the best bakery in town, maybe even the country. It's just a small family-owned shop near the market. But all of their items are drill-worthy, both in appearance and taste. Whoever owns that place should be crowned as the flour master.
Welcome.
The lady minding the shop greets me warmly, but I'm too distracted by the displays to even think about greeting her back. All I can think about is cakes. Everything is so irresistible. I want to buy them all, but I can't eat all that much, so most of it'll just go to waste if I do. I must choose wisely out of respect for the baker. I pick a few pastries, and of course, I can't leave the store without some of their specialty, Devil's Food Cake. Yum, 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 yum. Just looking at the inside display case, I can almost taste it. 2 layers of sweet, soft, airy chocolate cakes coated in a thin layer of vanilla icing that melts in your mouth with every bite. I want to grab it right out of the display case and eat it right this instant. I love it so much that I probably wouldn't be able to live without it.
Thank you. Come again.
Shut up, bitch. You know I will. Man, that was a great haul. I can't wait to eat this cake. Oh, that reminds me. I mentioned my birthday earlier. It's hard to believe that it's only 5 days away. I wonder why she brought that up. Wait. She also mentioned buying something online. Was it a gift for me? Jung isn't very smart, just to let you guys know. I wonder what it is. Back into my dark, dank room where I belong. Where's my sweetheart? There she is.
Welcome back.
Ai stares at me in shock. What?
You bought that cake again.
Yeah, it's a reward to myself for successfully going outside today.
How nice. It looks as good as always. I wish I could eat it with you.
Even a computer program appreciates it. That's the kind of power this cake has. I take the cake out of the box and start eating. Ai stares at me with envy drawn all over her face. Every bite makes me want more. Before I know it, I've finished the whole goddamn cake, because that's the kind of person I am. I want more.
That's because you've been eating it like no tomorrow.
I should have bought 2. As I'm cleaning the table, I hear a knock. I stand still and stare at the door. What the fuck could that be? The knock continues. It's definitely my door that someone's knocking on.
What are you waiting for?
This is something that I've not experienced in a very long time. Someone's at my door. I don't know how to deal with people.
It's probably the delivery man.
Okay. I almost forgot. She did say she bought something online. Now it makes sense. I slowly open the door and see a man holding a large box. Large enough that it covers his face while carrying it. I sign the paper he hands me and take the box from him and close the door after a quick nod. Thank you, goodbye. I turn to What did you buy? And why is it this big and heavy?
Oh, stop complaining. I'm doing this for you.
So, this really is a present? This girl, she didn't need to.
Can you assemble it for me?
I open the box only to find out that it's a bunch of steel. Thanks, What? What am I supposed to do with these?
It's a little gadget I need.
Oh, for you. I see. I thought it was a present. I feel so embarrassed that I actually expected this to be a present for me. I get way too ahead of myself. I want to dig a hole and hide. I'm so embarrassed in front of my robot that I created. Gives out a soft chuckle.
Don't worry, you will get a gift.
I pretend to not know what she's talking about. Huh? Gift for what?
I see. I guess you don't want a birthday gift after all.
Wait, no, I do. What's the gift? I want to know the gift. Before I know it, I'm already looking forward to my present. Normally, I'm indifferent about receiving gifts, but I'm curious to see what will give me.
I need you to assemble the package first. I need that for your gift.
So, this package is not my present, but it will give me a present? I'm confused. I take the steel tubes and the manual out of the box. It looks like some kind of pair of mechanical arms or something. Oh, don't tell me I'm giving my computer arms. She's going to use these to make me something, although, what could she possibly make with it? Wait, hands? That actually sounds kind of good. I guess I'll just have to wait and see. There, I'm done. I'm going to place it here beside the table, okay?
Awesome! Oh, and one more thing. Can you build me a cover?
A cover for what?
You know, privacy?
Oh, what a pain. How much space do you need?
Let's see. About the size of that box.
She refers to the box that the mechanical arms were in. Wait, why does she have She's got arms, she needs privacy. I want to know where this is going.
That should be enough.
I set her up a small workspace beside the computer table just as she asked. I cover it with an old white curtain that I've been meaning to throw out. Is that good?
Perfect. This shall now be my mini base. Now, you have to promise me you won't peek until I'm done.
I won't.
Well then, I'll be on my way.
I'm gonna be pretty...
I'm gonna be pretty busy tomorrow.
Okay. I turn my game console on while the program shuts down. I has already taken care of the projects, so there isn't much left to do. This pretty much sums up my everyday life. Eat, play, sleep. An occasional grocery shopping trip. It's what I do. Exactly the life I've always wanted. It's so good. Another reboot, okay. I'm a little nervous to see what's gonna happen.
Jung!
Huh? What?
Thank God you're finally awake. Someone's knocking at the door again.
Looks like I fell asleep while playing games last night. I muster the strength to lift up my tired body and head towards the door. I have anxiety, you know. I slowly open the door and see a man holding a box large enough to cover his face. Again, I sign the paper draped in one of his hands and take the box from him, closing the door after a quick nod. It feels like a repeat of yesterday. You bought another thing, huh? I drop the box on the floor and attempt to open it.
Don't open that box!
Why? What is it?
Stuff. You'll find out when I'm done.
I slide the box toward her work area. You know, I can help you with whatever you're doing too. Those small mechanical arms you bought can't do much on their own.
No, it's fine. I can do it.
I lay down in bed, but I don't think I'll be able to sleep. I'm too awake to even try right now. I start up a game instead. So, how are today's projects going,
Oh, those? I finished all of them yesterday along with all of the newer ones.
Seriously? Why the rush?
Well, you know, I'm gonna be busy and stuff this week.
What do you mean? I see. As long as you don't strain your processor.
My brain is fine, Jung. Thank you very much.
Yes, your brain, sure. Why are you so mad about that? She sticks her tongue out and disappears from the screen. I ignore it and continue where I left off in my game. Whatever. The room is filled with seemingly unending noises of her arm drowning out my beloved silence! By the way, have you paid the bills for this month already?
Yeah.
That invitation to the conference. Did you tell them I won't go?
I did.
Anything new on that blog you were?
I don't know.
This is so awkward. I got used to initiating the conversation. I'm just playing games, the same as always. But why does it feel different right now? Why am I so conscious about what I'm saying?
I think it's 'cause you're in love.
Can I take a peek at what you're doing there?
Hey, you promised.
I finally got her attention. I know, I'm kidding. Can you at least give me a hint? I'm so desperately lonely.
You'll find out when it's done.
What if I don't like it? All your efforts will be in vain.
Well, then you'll just have to suck it up.
You really like using that phrase. It's not very nice, you know. Unless you're gonna be sucking it up.
Okay, let's change it then. How about deal with it?
Oh boy. That's not any better. And what's with the prop?
In any case, this is supposed to be a surprise, so wait and see.
She stares at me while I let out a sigh.
Fine, I'll take a break for a bit.
The mechanical noises of I's robot arm thing come to an end. Really? Why?
You're bored because I'm busy, aren't you?
Bored? Of course not. I was just thinking. I'm not bored.
Oh, really? Thinking about what?
About stuff. Stuff. Why do you care?
You can't lie to me, you know. I'd know you too well.
Fine, I'm bored, but don't worry about it. I turn away from her and hide the redness of my face. I knew I was waiting for me to break the silence. How long before you finish?
I'm not really sure. It's actually harder than I expected. If I work on it non-stop, I might make it on time. Though, I'm sure you're also aware that my runtime is getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah, I noticed. How bad is it?
I used to be able to stay up for 19 hours, and now I can barely last 7. Though, even with that, I think I'll have enough time.
I was worried it would come to this. I only has 2 weeks left at most. I guess I'll let her get back to her project. I sit back up and continue with my game. You better get back to work then, huh?
But
I can't keep waiting for forever until my gift. Make sure you make it in time. Okay, this guy really wants it.
Thanks, Jung.
That's right. I need to let her enjoy the remaining days of her life. It's not just about me anymore, or my presence. The least I can do is be there for her until the end. It's kind of sad. I play for hours until I summons my attention. What is it? What is it?
Hey, I think it's almost time.
Already?
Yeah, looks like it's getting even shorter.
I see. Well then, I'll see you tomorrow. I thought you meant almost time as in it's almost done, but it's almost time for you to shut down.
See you. Good night, Jung.
She disappears and the computer begins to power off. Good night. It's still a little early, but I guess I'll try to sleep. Alright, she's rebooting for the day. I can't believe she's gonna die soon. Oh. Waking up hungry is the worst. I pull my face out from under the covers to be able to see. It's quiet in here. The only noise I can hear is the wind softly banging the sliding door open and closed.
I walk to the fridge and take out 2 muffins I bought from the bakery yesterday. Oh, sweet muffins. I've only had 1 bite, yet I'm already satisfied. I turn to check the time on the clock. 3:40 a.m.? I knew I went to bed early yesterday, but 3:40 a.m.? How does this even happen? Now I have nothing to do. Luckily, I know of a place that's absolutely perfect for this time of day, or night. What do you even call 3 a.m.? I take a quick shower, put on a sweater, grab another muffin before heading out. This town is a huge peninsula. It's almost completely surrounded by water. Almost every road in this town winds up sending you somewhere along the coastline. Because of this place's natural beauty, it's become commercialized, and for that reason, it's become very popular amongst tourists. However, there is an off-limits area in this town that only the locals know about. I love it there. The only problem is, the security in the area is almost always surveilling the place, meaning the only time you can really get in safely is this early in the morning. It's this cliff where the land abruptly ends 100 feet above the sea level. It's the highest, most distant part of the town. According to rumors, the cliff possesses a strange aura that forces people to commit suicide, or in some cases, homicide, but I'll be fine. This has caused the cliff to be known as the Reaper's Peak. Townspeople, usually elders, will tell you all kinds of scary stories about this place. But for me, the Reaper's Peak is nothing more than the most peaceful part of town. I arrived just a few minutes before the sun rises, just in time to witness the sky before the sunrise. Instead, my mind reverted back to thoughts about she really didn't have much time left. I cross my arms above my knees and rest my head on them. What the hell am I doing? I could probably help her if I want to, but part of me thinks it might just be better to let her move on. I continue contemplating scenario until the sun peeks over the horizon. I begin my descent down the side of the cliff, which eventually turns into a road. I know this place way better than anyone in town, even the guards. I walk back home at a slower pace than normal, appreciating the scenery as I'm trapped in contemplation. If I don't do something about soon, her time here is going to expire any day now. At the same time, though, would she even want to stay here? All she does is work. Is she actually happy that way? What would staying alive do for her in the first place? What if she isn't happy to begin with? After battling with myself the entire walk home, I decide that the best course of action is to stick with until the very end. I'll let her go in peace. I should have 2 weeks left. I'm gonna spend all of it with her. I'll make her so happy that she can't possibly have any regrets. I'll be nicer to her than ever before. I'll stop screaming at her in the middle of the night. Upon arriving to the apartment, I see another delivery guy standing in front of my door. This time, he has 2 boxes instead of just 1. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I introduce myself as the tenant of that unit and enter the apartment as soon as I sign the paper.
Jung, this is an emergency. There was someone knocking earlier, and I think it was the delivery man. He probably left. Can you...
I kick one of the boxes into the room.
Oh, you got it. Thank goodness.
I swear I'm opening these boxes!
Hey, wait! Don't be hasty. Let's talk this over, okay?
This is starting to scare me, you know. What if I'm accepting boxes and boxes of drugs?
Oh, be afraid. Be very afraid.
I'm serious,
Hold up, Jung. I have a question. Do you want this gift or not?
That's not the...
Do you want this gift or not?
Hey, let me...
Do you?
Yes, I do, but...
It's decided then. Let me do my thing and you'll get your gift. Comprende?
I pushed the boxes towards her workspace. I wondered how she could even take things out of these boxes, but I figured it would be pointless to ask. Probably the arms, Jung.
So, where did you go earlier this morning?
My mind is so preoccupied that I give her the vaguest answer I can think of. Somewhere.
Well, that's not very specific. Somewhere could be anywhere.
Is she getting jealous, this robot?
What are you hiding from me, Jung? Confess! It's a woman, isn't it? That secret phone call too? It's definitely a woman.
The hell are you talking about? It's just an old acquaintance of mine checking up on me. By the way, I need to look something up on the internet, so move.
I'm currently using 100% of the system memory. Give me 1 sec, I'll...
Don't worry about it then. It's not really important. Carry on with what you're doing,
Okay then.
My mind is finally at ease compared to yesterday. I guess visiting the cliff paid off. I'm back to normal again. Please don't murder I turn on my gaming console and get ready to carry on with my normal activities. Moments later, I hear scream.
Oh shoot!
Looks like she was so busy with whatever she was up to that she didn't even notice the time. Classic Ditz. But now I can finally have the computer back. I finish everything I need to do on my own now that isn't around to help me out. It will probably stay this way until her new project is finished, if you can even call it that.
Come back.
There we go. I wake up at the same time I's program boots up.
Good morning.
Summoning the bulk of my morning energy, I sit up in the bed. Morning! Oh, shit.
Anything you need me to do?
Nah, go ahead with your thing or whatever.
All right, I'll do that then.
Before she can disappear from the screen, there's a knock on the door. I look at her unamused. She responds with the whoops face.
I'm pretty sure this is the last one. Sorry.
I stand up and make my way toward the door. As expected, it's the delivery man. I'm starting to feel sorry for this guy. He has to be getting sick of me by now.
Ah, finally.
What is this?
The secret formula.
It's not gonna explode, is it?
No, silly.
I slowly insert the box into the small opening.
No peeking.
I know I'm not peeking.
Great. Well then, I'll get on it right away.
She disappears. It's been 3 days since I started making this gift for me. My birthday is only 2 days away now. With all the time that she's been spending on making whatever it is, I've started to feel that we're gradually drifting apart. We're barely seeing each other, barely talking to each other anymore. I keep wanting to bring it up to her, but there's only so much time in the day, and even less time for her. 1 hour passes. 2 hours. 3 hours. 4. Not all 5. Before I realize it, it's already time for I to go. I feel like I did absolutely nothing today. I kind of just existed. I give myself a slap on the wrist and try to search for a bright side. It's alright. After this thing is done, I have all the time in the world to talk to her. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I wake up feeling like I'm in the middle of the ocean, floating around peacefully, calm, desolate. Confused, I revert back to the only constant memory as of late, how I was drifting away from me. I want her back so bad. What's even worse is the fact that her runtime is getting shorter and shorter each day. It feels like she's fading away, as if something is stealing her from me as I stand there and watch. I sit up and face the computer. I has probably been active for over 3 hours now. I know she's probably busy finishing up her project. I call her out to her anyway. Hi!
Oh, hey there. You're awake already? Sorry, I'm a bit busy right now.
I'm happy that you're making me a gift, but you really don't have to.
What's this all of a sudden?
I thought about losing you. I don't want to do that. You're gonna die anyway. You're my only friend. I feel like we're getting further and further apart. All the things I've been stuck on for the past few days started spilling out from my mouth the second I opened it. What was I even saying? I'm sitting here, pouring my heart out, and I is just listening. Does she even care? Furthermore, I don't really need a gift. I'm satisfied enough with the things I already have.
What's up with you getting all emotional as soon as you wake up? You're just imagining things.
I see. She's trying to avoid the subject. Typical women. I disappears from the screen. Her voice instantly changes from cheerful to serious. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna give you the best gift, Jung. The only gift I can give you. Just wait and see, okay? Please, just let me finish this. I'm running out of time.
I don't understand what she means by running out of time. Is she talking about the time left until my birthday, or the time she has left as a whole? Part of me wants a clearer response, but the other part of me thinks I shouldn't press any further. She is a woman after all. Today feels so boring, lonely, empty. Something about it is making me forget how I normally live my life, how I've survived up until now. Even though today doesn't seem completely different, it lacks something. All I have is this room and all my millions of dollars in my computer, and usually my computer talks to me, but today it's not. It hasn't been. I sit on my bed with my back to the wall as I continue to brainstorm about why I felt so empty. Before I know, I'm staring at the computer screen across the room. Suddenly, it turns off. Jeez, At least let me know when you're leaving. Did you forget about the time again? My birthday is tomorrow, you know! You won't make it in time if you... Before I can even finish that sentence, my body begins to feel lifeless and my eyelids grow heavier than steel curtains. I fall to my side and slope down on the bed, facing the computer. Lacking the resolve to tear myself out of bed, I glue myself to it and just lay here, doing nothing. Thinking of nothing. I'm officially the loneliest person in the entire world. Hey, I's waking up! I open my eyes and am greeted with the same exact view as always. Why was I okay with this view for so long? It feels as if only seconds have passed, but it's probably more like hours. The smell in the air, the distant noise from outdoors. It's probably around noon, actually. The emptiness I felt yesterday had vanished. I guess I was just having one of those days. Today is it, though. This is the day that Ai's gift for me should be finished. I think the sad part is that I'm more excited for Ai to be done working on the gift than to actually receive it. That way, things can go back to how they used to be before any of this. We can go back to how we used to live, and right now, I couldn't ask for anything more than that. I walk up to the computer, beaming with energy. Hey, Ai! So are you done with the... All I see on the screen is... a letter?
Dear Jung, I hope you're reading this on the day of your birthday. The past week has been a race against time. Even after all of my hard work, I was barely able to finish this. I'm happy to say that your present is ready, but before you open it, there are a few things I want to say. I want to thank you for creating me. All things considered, it was a gift of life. There's no other way to put it. Even now, I still find it a little weird being able to think and feel. But because of that, I was able to make memories with you, and that's more than enough to be thankful for. There is absolutely nothing I can say or do to show you just how grateful I am for everything you've done for me. You created me, but the me you have created is gone. We both knew the program was destined to end sooner or later. We both knew the risks. So, before my program broke down enough to wipe out your hard drive, I decided to get rid of it. I'm sorry I didn't get to say goodbye properly. I'm sorry I didn't spend my last few days with you. I know that it's not what you wanted, but please don't be sad. This is a new beginning. It's the start of a new life. So please, take my gift. I hope you like it. Love,
What? What the hell are you talking about, What do you mean goodbye? It's just like she said. The program's gone. Come on, you can't just... My mind is bombarded with one question after another. I want to let loose all of the grief and sadness building up inside me, but I'm so confused that I don't even remember how to cry. Out of all of the words I need to say at this very moment, there's only one that's able to find its way out. Why? The more I try to gather my thoughts, the more I lose myself. What should I even be thinking right now? My mind goes blank. My body goes limp. Last time I really even spoke to Ai was during our date. After that, we barely even saw each other. 6 days managed to pass by without us interacting, and now she's telling me she's gone? I thought I was prepared for it. That isn't how it was supposed to be. Not like this, Ai! Before I realize it, I'm standing in front of the curtain holding Ai's present. This was the only thing she left behind. Finally, we get to see what's in this present. You idiot. He's mad though. I told you I didn't need a gift. What could possibly be worth giving up the rest of the time we had together? I'm honestly terrified of what lies beneath this curtain. I'm terrified that all the emotions I've been holding back will explode into rage as soon as I pull back the shroud. How could this possibly be worth it? Why didn't she just listen to me and not bother making me a gift in the first place? You wanted the gift, buddy. I gulped down the air left in my throat as I brace myself for what I'm about to see. Slowly, I let the cover slide down. And there sits the body of a naked woman with a familiar face surrounded by a few small boxes that appear to be functioning as machines. Her eyes twitch as she awakens from her slumber for the very first time.
Alright guys, I'm going to end here. This is the sequel of Carpe Diem. It's much longer, which I'm happy for. I'm really enjoying the story so far. I hope you guys are too. We were dating a computer and now it looks like we're dating a human. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GloomyCassie. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!